So let's look at the facts, right? The ocean is awesome. And some of the things that are said about the ocean are not awesome. In fact, you might be wrong in this, but did you know that the ocean is in danger? Oh no, call the fire department. What's the problem? Pollution. It's simple. It's pollution. Burn it! Burn it! Kill it with fire! And everyone says that the ocean is not important. Kill me. Anyway, if you really want to know a secret, play the piano backwards and you'll hear some really disturbing things about the ocean. Or you could just bang your head against the table because you might hear someone talk about the fucking ocean for once. In all seriousness, the ocean being fixed is an easy problem to fix. Just tell the people who don't know what's going on with the ocean to do something with the ocean. It's that simple. It's not that hard. If it was hard, then everyone will be dead already. It's not like, it's not like the government don't give two fucks about it. I don't know how the government feels about this, honestly. So, yeah. In all seriousness, if I had to choose one person who could totally be just a total bitch about this, is this guy. Yep, this guy. This guy needs help. In all seriousness, if I had to really care about the ocean, I would just care for the ocean. I would be like, the ocean can feed us! And that's it. Everything else. The dolphins. Save the dolphins. If you don't save the dolphins, I won't be able to pet one. And I really want to pet one. Because eventually, the ocean is going to be acidic. More acidic than your stomach, by the way. Just to tell you. Yes, your stomach, which literally burns your food for you to eat. Or, sets everything on fire in your stomach, basically. Yes, the ocean's going to be like that. Imagine this fish just one day swimming in and all of a sudden the ocean's so acidic that you see them on fire. And it's not like it's going to be caught off fire. It's mostly because of the salt in the ocean. Because there is salt in the ocean. I guess that could be acidic. But the ocean's not pure. It's not 7. The pH level is not 7. The ocean was never 7 in the first place. The thing that the ocean was that it was salty. Salty. That's all we need the ocean to be, alright? So we can fix the ocean! We can't fix other stuff, but we can fix the ocean. Yep. Anyway, if I had to choose again what other problems is in the ocean, I would choose... There's too many sharks in the ocean, but at least the sharks actually do something. Seriously, we're not going to say the endangered species, but to be fair, the acidic things is causing some endangered species, including the loss of habitats. There's another problem. Stop literally stealing habitats from the fishes. What are you going to do with it? Isn't it like we can breathe underwater? The only thing you do with it is put a little monument and say, hey, mermaids did this, because kids are so stupid, they don't even know what the difference between real life and this is. Great. Let's give a round of applause for that. Look at that statue. Wait, that's not a real statue? Fuck. Anyway, if I ever be, again, looking at the serious parts, I would actually say the one thing you'd probably do is stop supporting people who want to literally steal land from other animals. And also get rid of the invasive species, because lionfish are literally eating and killing a bunch of fishes. Because it's a nasty bitch. This motherfucker doesn't even know how to stop killing. It's a killing machine! Oh no, it's Terminator! Sorry, I really wanted to watch Terminator 2, but too bad. Anyway, let's push the button and vote out this guy and throw him into the vast space. It's not like space has any animals in it. Right? Anyway. Again, really, this is a really simple task that anyone can do. So how come you're not doing it? How come I'm not doing it? Well, too bad, because someone won't comply to this. I think the United States of America that I don't really know, I think we just decide not to do it. We're like, we got a giant massive plan. When should we start it? Who cares? We have a massive giant plan. That's what they probably said. That's what I just realized on. They probably went to a meeting being like, how do we save the world because the oceans are getting acided? How do you know that oceans getting acided? Because my leg just burned off! Okay, calm down. Maybe we do all these stuff, like stop stealing land from the fishes, because apparently that affects them. We send some fishes that don't belong in the area back into the places that they do belong. We deal with our CO2 problems with greenhouse gases like we do every year. That's the only thing we basically do to contribute to the ocean being safe. And then we can save some of the animals by letting them be protected and not be fish. Great, when do we start this? Doesn't matter, that's the plan. Are you kidding me? You know, honestly, if that was true, then I would just give this guy an applause. Give him an applause for standing up to this bastard right here. This slimy old bastard. And then play the creepy piano. I don't know how to play the piano. Okay, this is a little close to the piano. I was making it with my mouth, by the way. But then again, who can make a piano noise? Curse you. Anyway, if I really wanted to be honest, I could care less, but I kind of do care. Like, I like the ocean and all. And honestly, the ocean could be used for two things. Swimming in it and avoiding the sharks. And two, bringing your girlfriend to a romantic date on the beach. It's kind of cheesy, I know, but to be honest, I really want to take a girl to the beach and be like, hey, look at the beach. I don't want to go to the beach and be like, hey, look, there's a bunch of fishes that are being buried alive by the water because, you know, it's our fault. That's not a great way. Dates are supposed to be cheesy and they're supposed to be whatever the fuck burning fishes and telling your date that the fish are burning kind of thing going on there. I don't know what you call it. Is it tragedy? Is it horror? Because dates really shouldn't have horror in it unless it's Halloween. That's the only time you should ever have horror. And Friday the 13th, but never again. And also because I want to pet some dolphins. Like I said, dolphins are cool. Save the dolphins. Save the whale sharks. Save the whales. Save the sharks. If you're not afraid of sharks, then save the sharks. Save the fish. If you're afraid of fish, save the fish because then you can have something to be fearing of. And it keeps you away from hanging out with your friends. Not because you don't like them, it's because there's fish in the water. But what's worse? A couple of fishes swimming by you, or a couple of fish that are trying to swim the fuck out of there and survive. I'd pick the first one if I was afraid of fishes. Anyway, before I end this video, I want to say one thing too. I know I've said that like 10 times, but bear with me. If I had to pick one problem from the ocean is that people don't know what it is. Most people assume that it's part of the ocean's problem, but they don't understand it's their own problem too. Because it's our problem that the CO2 is going up there. That's why we keep buying fishes that we want and then we set them free because they're getting too big or we get bored of them. Into oceans that are not supposed to be inhabiting these creatures. And then endangered species because we just keep hunting them. Those are the main problems of the oceans, by the way. Acidification is just with CO2, and that's obviously our problem. And whatever the government or whoever says, they're not smart enough to know if it's our fault or not. Scientists are. That's their literal degree. They didn't go into this place and be like, oh, we all know everything. No, they studied it. Anyway, sorry, I just grown thoughts of everyone saying, but it's the ocean's problem. Our problem too. If we don't do anything to solve it, then it's forever. In our case, we'll have to deal with it. And we'll be remembered as the people who ruined the planet. So, yeah, you get that going on. We can easily fix this if we just stick together and do this. Actually do this. save the because this is, the planet is a planet. It can think on itself, I think, most of the time. I mean, it made us, so what do we do in turn? We're slowly killing it. Everywhere, including land, sea, and air. The only place that hasn't been ruined is the core. But let's be honest, the core doesn't really matter, because if the world dies up top, then the world underneath is going to die. Actually, we really don't know. This is the first time this ever happened, thanks to part of the humans. Also, the other times we survived. But this may be the last time, guys. This might be the last time. Now, on that disgraceful note, let's all pray to God that we don't have to deal with any more ocean problems. Please end this suffering so we can only deal with one problem at a time. Natural disasters, because those are actually natural disasters. And goodbye. Goodbye, acidification in the ocean. I want it to be gone. I want the fishes swimming in it, and I don't want to see burning fishes. I know that's not the proper. I don't think that's actually true, but I feel like that's what it means, right? The fish are basically going to be like they're on fire, but they don't look like they're on fire. It looks like they're just like. And I don't like it when I see a fish suffocate. These massive hammers. That's why we have massive hammers. Sorry, my life is getting weird. And then we knock them out. So I say bye.